Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. We are going to be doing your May 2022 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And to start off, we will do the sound bowl just to cleanse the energy and tune in. So for about 20 seconds. So a nice breath in and exhale. Okay, Virgo, let us see what May has in store for you. So we're going to be doing 3 piles. First pile will be your current energy starting the month of May. Second pile will be anything that's unseen, any obstacles, challenges or surprises. And then the final row will be your outcome for the month of May. Okay, and I will be cutting the deck. Current energy, happiness. Very, very nice. Joyful happiness. Let's see. I'm going to pull a few cards out before I start reading. Okay, well, 2 wants to come out for you there. Oh, between worlds and deep knowing. Oh, la la. Very intuitive. Very 1 foot in the old, 1 foot in the new, in that transitional space, moving from black and white or noir to color. And there's a deep, deep knowing through all of this, a wisdom. Okay, outcome please, or calling card. This will be advice from Spirit. Thank you. Oh, no, wait, pause, postpone. Say no. Right, what are you saying no to? Maybe there's more of a shift happening, more of a transition. So it's too soon to jump, too soon to react or act. Let's see how this all plays out. On the happiness we have patience. Patience is becoming up a lot for the readings here. Perhaps because we are in Mercury retrograde and maybe things don't need to be starting, but we need to be kind of closing other things, old things off. Transformation, very spiritual. Okay, and the outcome, the sun. Okay, so we've got illumination here. So the sun is the most positive card in the deck, but the sun, not only does it talk about wealth and abundance and prosperity, but it also talks about illumination. So perhaps there's something becoming to light for you, and perhaps that's why then it's needing a pause before jumping the gun. Let's see. We're going to clarify these, and we'll clarify even further, but this is the Fountain Tarot. Whoops. Virgo, May 2022, please, for the highest good. Take you. High Priestess. That's that intuitive knowing there. We'll cut the deck for the rest. Wheel of Fortune. Good Lord. Major Arcanas. With so many Major Arcanas, there is something that's definitely coming towards you, whether you like it or not, but it's all good. King of Coins for transformation. And the Magician. Another major. Wow. Virgo. Then we have Strength and Temperance. How many major arcanas do we have? We've got Temperance, Sun. Okay, obviously these 3 are majors, but over here we have 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, we've got 5 major arcanas in a 6 card spread. Holy moly! I'm going to have to clarify to see what's going on here. Jeez Louise. Okay. For sure, we've got Temperance coming up twice now. So for sure, the outcome of the month is definitely 100% saying something's coming to light and it's going to require some strength, but temperance is needed, patience is needed, also tempering how you say things to others. Very, very intuitive here as well. We've got Wheel of Fortune coming in your favor, which is bringing great happiness, and it's been a long time coming with that Patience card. With that, we have this deep intuition, which I feel is bleeding into this huge transformation that's happening, where you're starting to feel, it's like you're starting to recognize how you manifest in the world, how you orchestrate things coming into your life. And it's like the self-reflection. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hermit came up over there as well, but this kind of like intuitive, instinctive knowledge. King of Coins is the only minor arcana, which talks about, it could be a person, it could be you, like you holding the energy. I mean, it is your card here, because you are your earth, male or female, it doesn't matter, or it could be somebody else. But the King of Coins is really kind of, he knows how to get things done, and he knows, he plans ahead for the future, and he knows he's a very secure person, and mature in the sense of he knows how things work. Almost like in the old world, meaning King of Coins would typically be someone who's quite traditional in the sense of, if you work hard, you will create a sense of security. But because you're now between worlds here, the new world is all about, well, you don't necessarily have to work hard, but you can work smart, or you can actually just use the other tools, the other intuitive tools that you know as being instrumental with the energies, working with the energies to create what is you want, without needing to put in all the hardcore labor. So it is weird. It's like, are you redefining your belief systems and how you apply yourself in the world, as it relates to your sense of security, your home, your money, even your career. And then we have this pause, which makes me feel that like you don't want to stop the momentum just yet, because you're going with this beautiful flow here. But there must obviously be a reason. So let us find out. Okay, why is the High Priestess here, please? What are you intuitively understanding? So obviously things aren't happening fast enough for you with the Patience card. That's why she's turned up, because it's basically saying, have some patience, divine timing is at play. Because intuitively, another major, Hanged Man. Intuitively, you know that there's more to the situation than what is being revealed to you right now. High Priestess sometimes also governs secrecy, and so perhaps you need to suspend belief, or you need to change the angle and see it from a different perspective before you really know. That's why patience is here, because you're not ready to sort of take that next step, particularly because all this transformation firstly needs to happen, and secondly because you need the full illumination. The illumination is coming by the end of the month, right? But you kind of, it feels like there is some sort of, I would maybe secrecy, or just information that's just not being readily given. Anything else for the High Priestess, please? Thank you. Oh, 8 of Wands. Okay. So it's exciting that things are happening fast and fast. So 8 of Wands sometimes talks about air travel, it talks about communications going backwards and forwards, it talks about fast-paced action and excitement, right? Particularly that's why you're making you so happy. Very in alignment with the happiness card. They ride the waves purely out of joy, and it's exciting. But I feel like it's not a good idea to accept any offers. Also, because we're in Mercury retrograde, it might not be a good idea. Maybe you need to read the fine print. Never a good idea to sign a contract in Mercury retrograde, unless you get like 3 pairs of eyes to check out the fine print. But it's really suggesting that any forward go motion is being halted by spirit here. I'm basically saying there's more to the situation that you need to consider. Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Okay, I can't take all of those. Let's do that again. Oh, I want to take you to Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and 7 of Wands. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. In this Oh, let's take those two which are upright as well. Death, which is that card there, the transformation card, and King of Cups. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is coming in, and maybe that's why it's necessary not to jump the gun, because you've got more coming in for you, more happiness coming in for you. First of all, we have an offering from Spirit with the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a new job, a new love, a new anything. But because it's a pentacle, it's going to affect you in the physical world. So it could very well be money or material. And it's a kind of thing that will last a long time. Okay. I feel like, and because it's coming from the Wheel of Fortune, it's time it's being paid back to you, right? There will be a situation where whatever this new offering is that you want to take, which is being offered by Spirit, I do feel that you're going to have to protect it in some way, defend it in some way, okay? And it's going to transform your life, actually, but don't go ahead just yet. King of Cups talks about, this could be another person, but kind of I'm feeling like it's your energy as well. It's making you feel a bit more solid in your emotional body. You're starting to see things as these fortunes come in. That's why it's a good thing not to actually physically do anything just yet. Wait for it all to come toward. It's like do less outer, do everything that you need to do internally, right? Particularly with that Magician card there, because it feels like don't go to them, allow them to come to you. I feel like it's all coming towards you, and as it comes towards you, you cementing certain ideas in your head, but within the emotional body. So you're pulling out from the universe your situation, and you're grounding them in to a deep sense of like knowing, deep knowing, right? But emotional contentment and emotional wisdom. And so I feel like the King of Cups is very, very connected to this deep knowing. And knowing doesn't happen in the head, right? Knowing happens in the sense of spirit, but often easier felt through the emotions. And you can't quite put your finger on it, because our emotions are signposts to what's really going on in your psyche. Whether it be true or false, it depends on how we've been programmed. But they often lead us to find out or discover where something doesn't feel in alignment with ourselves. And I feel like this lovely offer that's coming in for you is grounding that, cementing that deep within, which is really beautiful. And then we have this whole spiritual stuff going on here. So let's look at the King of Coins, please. Why is the King of Coins here for Virgo? Thank you. We got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Right, okay. So even though this is your energy, I feel again you are harnessing not only the energy, the momentum, and the drive to move forward and basically utilize this Ace of Pentacles, this offering, utilize it and implement it in the real world. You're gaining a new wisdom, a new understanding as it relates to how things work from the mind, from spirit, and how that then transforms into the physical reality that you're living in at the moment. So I do love it. I absolutely love it. I would just say, like, looking at this, I feel a bit kind of frustrated. It's like you get the green light with everything. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And then they say, no, wait, not yet. Which I would imagine either there's more wisdom that needs to be attained, or there's more blessings coming in. So you need to just collect, allow them to come to you. The Magician, what are you manifesting at this time? The Magician is a very powerful manifester. It's like you really are working with the energies. It's amazing. Oh, right. We've got a lot of interesting cards here. 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Then we have 3 of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the 7 of Swords. Oh. Even though it hurts, you're ready to move away. Be strategic in this well with that Ace of Swords. Even though it might be a little painful, you feel the need to go somewhere by yourself, because not only do you need your independence just to pull in all these energies and kind of just really ingrain it with that King of Cups energy, but you need a breather, you need a break, right? With that Four of Swords. And then we have the Three of Pentacles with Hierophant and the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is that kind of sneaking off somewhere, right? Three of Pentacles with Hierophant is, it does feel to me like it's weird. There's a couple of things happening. In one aspect, there's like people that you're not aware of, who are maybe connected to this offering that's coming in, or connected to the work or the situation that the best way to put it is the thing that takes up most of your thoughts, most of your attention at the moment. The people who are involved with that, with the rules and regulations, it's a little bit, I would say, a little bit funky. It's not so clear cut. Okay, so what's happening is that's why there's a pause here, because even though you're receiving the enlightenments and the deep knowing that there's a bit of a change in the wind coming, right? That's how you're feeling with regards to your sense of security with the King of Coins. There is some sort of, you're starting to understand that there has been something a little bit untoward or a bit shifty, let's say, whether that's an institution, government situation, but basically a situation where there's the powers that be and a group of people who work for that power that be, right? And there's a shiftiness there. And what you're wanting to do, even though it hurts, is you're wanting sort of to move away and just heal from the situation. Just take a breather from the situation. It could also have been the thing that has been causing you like pent-up stress, and now you need some time just to recover from it. But really what you're wanting to do with this magician here, because it came up in 3 chunks. So in this chunk is what you're wanting, and this chunk is what's the surrounding aspect of it. So because of that situation, even though it's a bit sad, and not massively sad, but in the head it's sad, you know, if you think about it, it's actually quite a sad situation. What you're wanting to do is just kind of separate yourself from that and do your own healing. Okay, let's look at the Strength card here, please. Can we clarify the Strength card? And it's like with the situation, this, let's call it the shifty situation, you kind of knew, you know, you're picking up on it in the beginning of the month anyway, because it's like when we know that something is about to change, and we don't know it, but we sort of sense that something is about to change in our lives, that something is kind of not fitting quite right. Usually what happens is we're waiting for that permission slip, or that final tipping point, and this could be the offering that you've been waiting for. Kind of go, well, I knew that this was kind of happening, but I need something before I make a dash, or before I really understand it from a deeper perspective. Because something, when we know something is changing, anything that changes is something that ends and something new begins, and it could be quite similar, so it can sort of blend into one another. But ultimately, changes, something ends, something begins. Change is a season. It happens every year. Okay. And you sense it anyway. Strength card, please. Thank you. Walking away. Yes. Can you walk away? 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. And Temperance, please. Can you clarify Temperance, please? Thank you. We have eight of swords there. We got the sun again, beautiful sun twice, 2 of cups and 6 of cups. So ultimately what's happening is you start off pretty strong in the month, but there are things happening really, really fast. And Wheel of Fortune pays you some fortune in your life, whether that be an opportunity, an offering coming in, which you might need to defend, but it enables, it basically presents a way out, okay? And then the obstacle that you really need to handle here is understanding the old lifestyle that you've been in, and thinking also about the future lifestyle, and kind of trying to figure out how to navigate those energies. And you do receive clarity and insight, but really what you're receiving insight in is that even though this is like at the back of your mind, May brings it to the forefront, and it brings it to the forefront with the Sun card, with that illumination, okay? With the illumination of, I need to walk away now. I need to walk away from this shifty situation. But I can't do it just yet. I can't say yes or no just yet, because I'm still battling with the Temperance card here. I'm still battling this situation where I feel in one ways trapped with the old system as it relates to the 6 of Cups, and perhaps close connections that I have within that situation. And I feel I'm a bit tied to that, okay? So really what you need to do is you need to transmute all those energies before a clear direction is put. I feel like you feel almost like with the illumination of the Sun card, it's basically saying it's a good idea to move forward, move beyond, but you just need to process a few of these things first, okay? You need to ensure that whatever decision you make moving forward, particularly if it's a departure from a job, right? Or even from a person, it's going to be very difficult, but it seems like it's really saying it's a good thing to do, but don't do it yet. Just give it some time, breathe with it for a bit, pause with it a bit, and see how things pan out. Now, I know this sounds very, very cryptic, but whoever's watching this, because of the Deep Knowing card, because of the Between Worlds card and that High Priestess, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about, okay? There is something that's coming to light. You're getting fortune, and there's something that's coming to light, being revealed to you, whether it be secrets or treachery or deceit or just plain shiftiness, that's making you pause for thought. And even though you come to the understanding of like, I can't really sit with this anymore, and even though I feel a bit trapped, it's saying, don't jump too quickly. You need to make sure this transition between worlds is smoother, and there's more information to come to light, maybe in June, right? So definitely good fortune, definitely exposure, definitely healing coming in for you. And it's going to, everything with these 2 Temperance cards, because it's come up twice, everything is going to be in perfect timing for you. So trust the timing, trust the process. That's all I have for you, Virgo. I hope that it resonated. I hope it made sense. And best of luck with this month, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.